The dog days of summer are officially here, and mosquitoes are on everyone's mind. Now you have a chance to help NASA fight the spread of mosquitoes. Meteorologist Matt Peterson is in the Einstein Healthcare Science Center to show you how an app on your phone can help fight the pesky bugs.
Many of us only think of mosquitoes as annoying pests that bite us in the summertime. However, there are many places across the country and the globe where mosquitoes are more than just a summertime nuisance. And NASA is looking for citizen scientists to help them better understand mosquito populations.
We are constantly trying to learn more about the environment that surrounds us, and that includes learning about insect populations and how they affect the areas we live. At NASA, they have developed an app called the Mosquito Habitat Mapper, so you can help them figure out where certain mosquitoes tend to be.
The idea is we're trying to figure out where these main breeds are.
The app allows you to document and photograph mosquitoes and larvae for future use by NASA and other organizations.
We're asking you to identify habitat for mosquito breeding.
This ground level data allows scientists to see what is happening locally rather than just globally.
It is going into those environmental models to help us go from that very large scale, here's the world and satellite data, down to a local community that might be having issues with mosquito-borne diseases.
The goal for the app in the long run is for NASA and other organizations to use the local data from the Mosquito Habitat Mapper to reduce the potential for disease outbreaks based on large-scale mosquito populations.
The Mosquito Habitat Mapper is available for free to download on all Apple and Android devices and will be the basis of an international experiment being held on November 10th in coordination with International Science Center and Science Museum Day. In the Einstein Healthcare Science Center, I'm meteorologist Matt Peterson.
Ice over the past few days, it has been hot out there.
Yeah, definitely. Today, really not going to be too different either.
Okay.
So sea ice are going to be working overtime, I think, this afternoon, but not so much this morning. We have those showers out there.
Okay.
But again, sunshine later this afternoon. It gets hot. It gets a little bit muggy again for our Saturday before things really clear out nicely as we get towards the end of the weekend. So our better beach day as a whole is most likely going to be tomorrow, but our Saturday afternoon going to be very nice down along the shore points. You just got to get past this morning where we have a little bit of shower, even a few rumbles of thunder out there. Storm Scan 3 showing no real precipitation along the coastline just yet. The heaviest rain is actually still west of the city, and we're seeing a few areas of spotty showers and again spotty thunderstorms really kind of north of Philly as well. Now moving towards the Trenton area, even in northern Mercer County. Bucks County was getting it just a little bit ago down towards Bensalem, Newtown, Yardley, Upper Makefield. Looks like you're in the clear for the most part just right now. Some late to maybe moderate rainfall. Now northern Montco, you're getting in on some of the action right now too with again maybe a few rumbles of thunder, some more moderate rainfall. So Douglas, Pottstown, that's where we're getting that heavier precipitation. You see those oranges in there up towards Richland and northern Bucks County too. So again, we're going to be watching that area as it continues to move to the east. And as we get even further to the west of the city, Chester County back to Lancaster County as well. We're getting even some reds and oranges back there towards the Mardick area. So again, showers, a few maybe isolated rumbles of thunder. East Nottingham, you're going to get in on some of the heavier rainfall here in just a couple of minutes or so. West Collin as well. There it is right in western Chester County. So again, we're going to continue to watch this. There's a little bit of a line that extends further back down into Maryland. So as that comes east and actually moves a little bit north, that could give maybe some gusty winds mixed in with that thunderstorm activity. Overall, no severe weather, which is some good news for us, especially after yesterday where we had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. It does look like these will all stay below severe criteria. Future weather here through the rest of the morning. By 6 a.m. you can see the heaviest precipitation really kind of moving to the east of Philly. By 7, there's our line segment, but it's out into central Jersey. So again, if you're out towards Atlantic City between 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and areas south of Atlantic City, again towards the shore points, Sea Isle, Wildwood, Avalon, Stone Harbor, you're going to be getting in on that action a little bit after maybe sunrise or so, and then once we move towards lunchtime, everybody is clear. The sunshine starts to come out 11, 12 o'clock, and you see by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be warm, it's going to be muggy, and again, we're going to see plenty of sunshine for us, and that continues with our clear skies anyway, all the way through the nighttime hours tonight. Temperatures for us right now, we're in the 70s because the rain is coming down. That rain-cooled air got us all the way down to 77 right now in Philly. Now, we don't see as much precipitation towards Dover and Millville, and you see our temperatures there still in the 80s. So what we're going to be seeing is this rain-cooled air early on in the day, and then that sunshine warms us pretty rapidly later this afternoon. That's why we still get to 90 degrees for our high temperature on our Saturday. On the backside of our cold front, 86 degrees tomorrow, much lower humidity. That 86 very seasonable with lots of sunshine. 80 on Monday. We'll go mostly sunny through the afternoon. A spotty shower chance is there on Monday late in the day because another boundary is going to come on through. And then we get even down cooler on Tuesday, a high of 78, Jan. And then we stay very nice into the middle of the week. They're 82 on Wednesday. So we really just got to get through today and we're looking good.
Yeah, just get through the morning. Thank you, Matt, this morning. Hey, Matt, we gave you a break from the sky deck since that rain is coming in. We're going to keep you dry.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's nice to not have to put the raincoat on. But if you're heading out this morning, you definitely need the raincoat. You need to take the umbrella because it's a wet start to our Saturday. Showers out there, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder mixed in as well. The good news for us, though, is while it is wet, while it's dreary this morning, sunshine is going to make it very nice later this afternoon after our cold front officially pushes all the way through the region and we look for clearing skies later on in the day. Here is Storm Scan 3 again showing the showers and maybe a couple of isolated rumbles of thunder now moving through the Delaware Valley. We're seeing the heavier returns, the stronger returns on the radar, the oranges, the yellows, a little bit of red even mixing in now down into southwestern Chester County. That's where we're seeing the heaviest precipitation. So all at this point, it's north and west of the city itself. And what we're seeing is, again, kind of northern parts of Chester County, now into central Montco. And then as you move into Bucks County, we're looking at the northern half of Bucks County getting in on some of the heavier rain at this point. And while we're going to continue to watch this for the next couple of hours, it looks like it's going to sweep on through probably again next hour or so through Philly, and then it'll go through South Jersey and down to the shore points probably a little bit after that. And then we'll finally clear things out completely by the time we get to about mid-morning or so, leaving us with just some sunshine later this afternoon. Hopefully you're not planning on going to the beach early today. This is what it looks like at Margate, our beach patrol headquarters shot on the Neighborhood Network. A little bit of a rough sea out there. The winds are starting to kick up. Really don't want to be out on the beach because, again, it is just a mess of a morning down in the Margate area. Temperatures, in the most part, are in the 70s, especially as you head north of the city. 77 right now in Philly. There's two reasons for this. We have our cold front that's slowly tracking a little bit towards us, so that's going to bring in some cooler air. But we also have that rain-cooled air as well. So areas like Lancaster, Reading, Allentown, we're seeing those 70s because the rain is already starting to slide on through. Now, we haven't seen as much precipitation in Philly, so we're still, as I said, 77. It's 80 Millville back towards Dover, where we've actually been dry all morning, and Atlantic City's at 75, still getting some southerly winds there, keeping our temperatures up. Dew points are high. They're going to remain on the muggy side of things all the way through the day today, and temperatures again are going to rise too. So when you add in our warm temperatures and dew points that are going to be in the 70s, it's going to be feeling even warmer than our actual air temperatures. We get to 90 degrees this afternoon. You can see those clouds really dissipating after about 10 o'clock this morning, Jan, and then very, very nice on Sunday and into the start of the work week. We'll talk about that in just a bit.
Okay, Matt, thank you. Matt, that's me on a Friday right there.
Yeah, you
He's
know
happy.
what? Nothing says get the Friday going like, spinning around.
Right,
splashing
exactly.
around in
There
the
you
pool.
go.
There you go.
I was wondering how you were going to top that, but I think you might just have done it.
I think I just embarrassed myself. I think the gorilla has better dance. Well, no, I don't think the gorilla has better dance moves
For
than I
sure.
do. But that's all right. We're going to be dancing around later this afternoon because even though it's rainy here this morning, showers out there, it's really going to be pretty nice later on our Saturday. Storm Scan 3 shows you our two features that we're dealing with here this morning. The first is all this moisture, the shower, the thunderstorm activity that's slowly now tracking its way through the Delaware Valley. The second feature it shows is the actual cold front that's still off to our west. You see it around Williamsport, just back down into southwest Pennsylvania. So this front is actually our main kind of surface feature besides the precipitation. And once that goes through, that's when we'll really start to see some kind of northerly component to the wind, a westerly flow as well, brings in drier air. It's going to be bringing in some much more comfortable conditions as we get towards the end of the weekend. Storm Scan 3, as we zoom in to kind of central Bucks County, you see Buckingham in there, Montgomery, Hilltown as well. Shower and maybe again a few isolated rumbles of thunder, but for the most part, this precipitation moderate to maybe even heavy at times through central parts of Bucks County. You see 202 right there, again, right through the Buckingham area. As you move into Montgomery County, skip back Norristown, once again, towards the turnpike, we're seeing shower, maybe a few isolated rumbles of thunder. And again, that moderate to heavy rainfall through central Montgomery County, where we're seeing those reds around the Norristown area. And as we push even further to the south and west, this is into western Chester County, East Nottingham, back up to Upper Oxford, London Grove as well. Showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, and we're even getting some darker reds there around the London Grove right at the end of our radar loop. So that is some extremely heavy rainfall, some downpours here as we start out the day. And then we'll watch the bottom half of that line that's still right now just to the east of Baltimore. It's going to track kind of to the east-northeast, go through northern Delaware, give us the chance for some shower and thunderstorm activity there. Could push into Philly as well. But as I said, we clear out nicely this afternoon. Our first front goes through. Later on today, we'll look for that sunshine really for the most part throughout all of Sunday. But then another weak boundary tries to pull on through. Even though our kind of future weather here brings in a few couple of showers there on Sunday afternoon, I don't think that happens. We're going to most likely remain dry on Sunday. But then as we move into Monday, a few spotty showers could be out there in the later half of the day. Temperatures through the afternoon hours tomorrow, we're going to be much calmer, much cooler. Temperatures only maybe in the 80s for some of us. Some 70s could be out there and out towards the Poconos. Monday morning, waking up 50s across the Delaware Valley, maybe even some 40s up to the Poconos. Still seeing some 60s though on Monday morning back down towards the shore. And again on Tuesday morning, 40s to our north, a very cool start to the day. Tuesday morning in Philly at 54, staying a little bit warmer back down into southern New Jersey. The bigger thing that we'll see, the better conditions, drier air moves in. Sunday, our dew points are only in the 50s. We could see some 40 dew points as we get into Monday. So here's our 7-day forecast. 90 degrees this afternoon. We'll then go with a high of 86 tomorrow. Again, on the backside of that front, plenty of sunshine for us. Drier air filtering in. Monday and Tuesday, a few spotty showers. Temperatures staying below average at 80 and 78. And then another great day as we get into Wednesday, Jan, a high of 82. Plenty of sunshine, and we don't even have a spotty shower chance for the middle of the week.
Yeah, a lot of sun on that 7-day. Thank you, Matt. Scary sight there in Florida, Matt, but not a scary forecast for us this weekend. Looking pretty good, right?
No, definitely. It's gonna be a good weekend overall.
Okay.
You know, we'll have tomorrow's gonna be the better of the 2 days, but today's still going to be nice. It's still gonna be a day where you get outside, you enjoy yourself. And after the rainy, kind of just messy day yesterday, I think all of us deserve to get out and enjoy ourselves on a Saturday. Right now, taking a look outside, Kutztown with a wonderful sunrise, of course. CBS 3 was up there yesterday for Summerfest, enjoying all of the festivities going on. It was a great evening for the folks up in the Kutztown area for the most part. Now, again, it started out a little bit rainy in the morning, and we did have another round of showers. They came through the Lehigh Valley later on in the afternoon, but nice quiet start to the day right now, sitting at 66 degrees up in the Kutztown area. As we get a look for our record rainfall yesterday, yes, we did break a record in Allentown, had just under 2 inches of rain yesterday, 1.78 inches. That smashed the old record of 1.39 set in 1947. So again, it was a very wet start to our Friday, and then it did eventually clear out a little bit, and then another weak line of showers and thunderstorms came through later on. And today, really not too much different of a forecast, except the rain is not going to be nearly as heavy or as widespread for our Saturday. Temperatures right now, we're in the 60s and 70s, so we're starting out pretty average, pretty typical for what we should be expecting. 71 degrees in Philly, looking at some 60s as you head up towards Reading and Trenton. 72 this morning down on the Atlantic City boardwalk. Satellite and radar picture for us. What we're really watching at this point is a cold front that's out in western Pennsylvania. We don't really have too much going on across the Delaware Valley at this point. Actually, maybe a little bit of clearer conditions, but we will see cloud cover as we go through the daytime hours today. There is that area of low pressure just over the Great Lakes. The cold front itself, again, a little bit further back west into northwestern western Pennsylvania, and that boundary will eventually push through as we go towards the evening hours today. A shower, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder for us a little bit later on. 9 o'clock this morning, up through Berks County, back up into Northampton County towards the Poconos as well. You see a few light showers are a possibility. So the Lehigh Valley, once again this morning, not nearly as wet as it was yesterday morning, but a few stray showers not ruled out. Really doesn't look like we're going to see too much in the way of precipitation across Philly throughout the day today, even though future weather does paint in a few shower chances through the afternoon. Kind of overdoing those chances. I really think for the most part, we're going to just be looking for a partly cloudy day. Now here comes our front by 5 o'clock. You can see from Lancaster, Reading, Allentown, back up into the Poconos, showers, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder fires up as well. Gets towards the Philly area as we head into that 7 to 8 o'clock time frame. So again, showers for us here in Philly and in the Delaware Valley. It looks like as we go through the early evening. Front clears the coastline though through the nighttime hours tonight. Really going to be a nice night for us. If you are planning on going to the shore today, not going to be a bad day to do it. 88 degrees for the high, sun and clouds. An evening
shower for us, maybe down at the shore points, but it's going to be later on, not going to ruin any of your beach plans. High temperature today in the city, 90 degrees, a few spotty showers again later on. And then as we take a look at our eyewitness weather forecast here, 85 tomorrow, a sensational way to wrap up our weekend. Low humidity for us as well. And then it does get a little bit unsettled, Jan, and it gets warmer as we head into next week. Monday, 88, and then those 90s taking over for Tuesday and Wednesday.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, Matt. Matt, that sounds like either breakfast or lunch with bacon and egg.
It's
right?
perfect brunch item.
Exactly.
The perfect brunch item.
For a Sunday brunch outside today.
It'd be a great day to sit outside and have some brunch. I hope maybe after work, that's what I'll do. I don't know. But it's going to be a great day nonetheless, whether you're outside, whether you're going to brunch, whether you're just trying to enjoy the end of the weekend. It's going to be a fantastic day. Waking up to clear skies across the Delaware Valley and pretty much across the entire area. 72 degrees this morning just across the river at the Palmyra Cove Nature Park. From our neighborhood network camera, taking a look at the Philadelphia skyline, which you can see pretty much crystal clear because we are looking at those nice quiet conditions. Now we are going to get a little bit on the hot side as we go into the second half of our work week. So this is what we're looking at for the next couple days. We're pretty average. Our average high temperature for this time of year, 87. So we're close to that as we move into Monday and Tuesday. You see 89 tomorrow. We're at 88 there on Tuesday. So we're close. But then here come the 90s and the humidity starts to crank up as well as we go through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's where we get back up into the 90s. We actually peak on Thursday, 94 degrees in this coming week. Now, as I said, the heat cranks up, but so does the humidity. Today, not too bad. We're kind of in the 60s. We're going to be not quite pleasant, not in that awesome range, but we're also not steamy, oppressive, or insufferable. So we're right pretty much smack dab in the middle. But Monday and Tuesday, we start to get up back into that steamy range. And then by Tuesday, when the kind of hot temperatures are just around the corner, we're going to be seeing those dew points well back up into the high 60s to around 70. So that is into that oppressively humid range. So enjoy today before the heat and humidity, that typical summertime weather, returns. And again, it will return quite with a vengeance. Here we go with our 60s up into the Lehigh Valley, Lancaster, Reading, Allentown, all in the 60s, still 50s out into the Poconos. 71 right now in Philly with a 66 in Millville and a 69 starting the day out in Dover. Here are the dew points. Again, they're very comfortable to start the day out. We're seeing some lower 60s, some 50s the further north you head. And this is where they'll sit through the afternoon hours. It will be a very comfortable day for us. Satellite and radar from the last couple of hours, not too much happening across the Delaware Valley. Weak high pressures in control for the time being. That's going to break down though as we go really through the nighttime hours tonight and into Monday. And that's going to allow our cold front that right now is up in Michigan to dive southward. And as it does, it's going to bring the chance for maybe a stray shower or some thunderstorm activity as we go throughout the work week. Future weather from this morning through the afternoon and this evening, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. Maybe a few high clouds from time to time, but generally it's going to be a fantastic Sunday with plenty of sunshine for us. Now overnight tonight into our Monday morning, looking for generally clear conditions, partly cloudy skies in a few spots, especially again, the further north you go, the cloud cover probably moves in a little bit sooner, but we're going to be dry. It's going to be a dry drive to work on Monday morning. And you see here, even through the mid-morning hours, still relatively nice, even if temperatures are starting to get a little bit warm. But as we get into the afternoon, showers and maybe a few isolated rumbles of thunder start to develop. The best chance for those on Monday, the shower and thunderstorm activity that is west and north of the city, it looks like at this point. Can't rule out maybe a stray shower here in Philly, but again, north and west of the city, the better chances for that. Relatively dry as you head east and south down towards the Jersey Shore and Delaware as well. So here is that 7-day forecast. We get to 88 today, but then as I said, we start to warm things up as we go into next week. 89 and 88 on Monday and Tuesday. There are those 90s once again Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They're accompanied by some shower and thunderstorm activity Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And by the time we get into Friday and Saturday of next week, it does look like we start to see that shower and thunderstorm chance really diminish as another round of some high pressure starts to build on in, Jan.
Mother Nature is going to keep you busy next week. I have a feeling, Matt.
I think you're right.
All right. Thank you.